Hi beauties, it's Meka. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a get ready with me tutorial type video on this look here. I'm going to call this a dramatic holiday glam look, and in this video I used 100% drugstore slash affordable products, like 100%, like my brushes, my freaking hair products, like everything is super affordable. So if it's not at the drugstore, it's Morphe pretty much, but Morphe stuff is like super inexpensive. So I am super excited to get this get ready with me tutorial up, and I'm super excited also because it is a collaboration with my friend Fayy here on YouTube, Fashionably Fayy. She also is doing a holiday inspired look so that you guys have two looks that you can rock for all of your holiday parties. I'm so glad that we can get this up today so that you guys have a chance to maybe try it out, rock it, and yeah, make sure you guys check out Faye's channel. I will leave her channel and her video linked below. Thank you so much, girl, for collaborating with me. It is always fun doing videos with you. She is super sweet, gorgeous, like she's awesome. So make sure you guys check her out. So this look is makeup and hair, and I'll show you like a picture of my outfit at the end or something like that, because I'm about to go out the door. But yeah, and if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. And yeah, let's just get this show on the road. So first we're gonna start off with brows. I'm gonna do a separate brow tutorial, so I'm not gonna go through this step by step because it takes me the longest. But what I am going to do is just kind of speed through it so you can see like pretty much just what I do for my brows, and then I will do a separate brow tutorial for you guys. So obviously the first thing that I do is brush through my brows. I brush through them, and then like I said, this video is going to be an all drugstore slash very affordable products that you can get pretty much at all drugstores minus the Morphe products, but everything is super affordable. So I'm going to be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade, this is the wrong color, in the shade Espresso, and I'm gonna do that for my brows. So I'm just gonna speed through this part. Okay, so now that we have our brows done, well, now that we have our brows shaped, I'm going to clean them up with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30, which is Cafe. And I'm going to use a Morphe brush clean up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand like that, and I'm gonna go to work and clean up them brows. I like to start with like a blank canvas on this eye. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer again and apply that all over my eye. It's also going to act as a base and kind of like a primer for my transition. So for the shadows I'm going to use today, they're not available at the drugstore, but they are super affordable. They are $2 each, and they are from Morphe. I'm using the 35O palette, but these are all sold individually on their own, and I'm going in with a Morphe Fluffy blending brush. And for my crease today, I am going in with this shade. It's just like a neutral brown, and then this shade. I'm gonna mix those together, and I'm going to apply that as my transition. just going to blend, blend, blend. All right, so now we are going to define that cut crease, like so define my crease. For this, you wanna go a little bit above your crease. So if you have trouble finding where your crease is, you can go ahead and use a brush and kind of, this has product on, I'm gonna use the opposite. Use a brush and stick it in and where your, see where that is going? Like that is where my eye socket is, that is where my crease. But as you can tell, I have hooded lids, so it's a little difficult for me and I don't have a lot of lid space. So I'm gonna go in with the brown, this shade here, and I'm going to go a little bit above my crease and we're gonna define, draw that line. Okay, so now as you can see, I have that kind of carved out there, not kind of, I have it carved out there. I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques shading brush, no product on there. We are going to blend this line out here and just up into that other shade, up into that transition shade. Okay, so now we're gonna clean everything up. So again, with that Maybelline Fit Me concealer and that little Morphe concealer brush, we are going to clean up this line so I can define the cut crease some more. So I'm gonna put some of that concealer on the back of my hand again, and I'm going to pick some up with the brush. You need a very tiny bit of, a very small amount, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up some. So now as you can see, I went ahead and cleaned everything up. We have our cut crease defined, and we are ready to add our shadow. For shadow, I'm using the Loreal Infallible, the pressed pigment in the shade Amber Rush. It's like a pressed pigment, it's called an eyeshadow. But of that concealer, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. When you put this stuff on your eyes, whatever you're putting on does not go anywhere. And as you guys know, I have hooded lids. I don't want the shadow to transfer up into my crease, so I'm going to use this stuff. So using an e.l.f. concealer brush, I'm going to go ahead and pick up that L'Oreal pigment, pressed pigment here, and we are going to pack this all over the lid, and we're gonna try to be careful not to go above that cut crease area. So to prevent fallout, we are just going to pat. There will be no rubbing going on here, people, no rubbing. All right, so now we are going to do liner, mascara, and lashes. So I learned a trick here on YouTube to do gel liner and then liquid liner on top, and your liner will stay all day. So that is okay. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black gel liner, and I'm gonna use just the little itty bitty brush that it comes with. I'm going to line, and then on top of that, I'm going to do the NYC liquid liner in black, which is my holy grail liner. I love it. Even if I want to do something with all like high-end products, I still use that eyeliner because it's just bomb. I just don't know any liner that is as good as that. Next, mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Blackest Black mascara. And then for lashes, we have the Vegas Nay Eyelure lashes in the style Grand Glamour. They look like that. They are so pretty. As you can tell, I have them on right now on this eye. And so we are going to do mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Blur and Smooth on my cheeks. They have a lot of texture there, and then I'm gonna use the Angel Veil on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin, because that is where I get the most oily, because I am a grease. For foundation, I'm going to use the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And then my brush, I am going to use the Morphe M439. I have two of them. I'm gonna use my dirtier one. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in the shade CW07. I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques sponge to blend all of that out. Okay, with the Real Techniques setting brush and the e.l.f. high definition powder, I'm going to set underneath my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, all that good stuff. Okay, so now with the Morphe M14 brush, I'm just going to, no powder, I'm just going to kind of just make sure everything is nicely distributed on my face here. All right, we are going to take the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour Kit in the shade, in the color Deep, and I'm going to take the Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm gonna go in with this contour. And then I'm gonna take a powder, the NYX Stay Matte but not flat powder. It is just a little bit darker than my skin tone, and so I'm gonna use it, this NYX Stay Matte but not flat powder. I'm gonna use it to contour because it's just a little bit darker than my skin tone. So for this purpose, it's not my go-to, but for the purpose of the video, I'm trying to do all affordable products for you guys. I'm gonna use this to set that contour, the NYX cream contour that we just using the Real Technique contour brush. All right, so now we ain't done with that e.l.f. setting powder. We are going to take it and clean up the contour a little bit. Now that that is finished, oopsies, we're gonna go back and finish up the eye work. Okay, so for the lower lash line, we're gonna go back in with that Morphe palette. And we are going to take the e.l.f. No. It is the Real Techniques accent brush. It's teeny tiny. And we're gonna use this for the lower lash line work that we're about to put in. So I'm going to take this reddish brown that I used in as a transition of the eyes, and we are going to, for highlight, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator in Golden Rose, and she looks like that. right, now lastly, let's do our lips and we's done. All right, so I'm gonna use this e.l.f. What is this? It's the lip liner and a blending brush. This is in the color red. I'm gonna go for a red lip. I'm not a red lip kind of gal, but we gonna do this.